some dramatic hockey at TD Garden tonight. Casey Cizikas on the breakaway, and he wins it for the Islanders in overtime in Boston. That means the series is tied 1-1 as the Islanders head home to Nassau Coliseum for Thursday night's Game 3. Hello, everyone. Welcome inside our MSG Network studios. This is the Mercedes-Benz postgame show. I'm Shannon Hogan, alongside four-time Stanley Cup champion and a very happy Butch Goring once Casey Cizikas scored that goal. Islanders had quite the ride in this one, Butchie.
This was a heck of a hockey game, and you know, when you look at the way the Islanders played and were able to establish their game, like, you know, get to your game. Barry Trotz talks about all the time is, you know, who can get to their game and who can maintain their game. I thought the Islanders did a terrific job. They got up 3-1. They could have extended to 5 or 6-1, but give the Bruins credit. They weren't going to go away in that third period. And then again in the overtime, I mean, both teams had opportunities to score, and who more appropriately should score a goal in overtime than Casey Cizikas? Hadn't scored one in a while, Shannon. And does anybody work harder than him? He was great on the PK. He was great in his faceoffs. Played his usual game. His line was physical as usual. They were strong along the boards. They had a real good game. And so for me, every once in a while, you know, the good guys, I call them the good guys that work hard game in and game out and don't always get rewarded on the scoreboard, they get a break, and he makes absolutely no mistake about it. He zips up over the shoulder, the right shoulder of Tuukka Rask. Great goal, great win for the Isles.
I want to see this goal one more time because I'm still beaming thinking about Casey Cizikas smiling, and I don't think anybody can smile bigger than him. But Butch, take us through what you noticed here in this couple minutes.
Well, again,
here.
It just wraps around, and Lauzon has the puck, and then I believe that's Taylor Hall that comes through the middle of the ice there. And Cizikas, the big thing about Cizikas, one, he got the opportunity to get that puck. He went hard. You could see him just pounding those legs, making sure that no one was going to catch him. Watch the stride. Boy, that's a sprint. Then he gets his head up, and then he makes absolutely no mistake with a terrific shot. So, yes, it was a break, no doubt about it. You know, Lauzon trying to get it into the slot area. Puck caroms off the Bruins skate. But Cizikas takes advantage of it. But you love that. I always talk about, you know, you talk about penalty shots, and then you talk about breakaways. Well, the thing about a breakaway is that you don't have any time to think. Casey Cizikas is going as fast as he can go, and then when he gets to a certain point, he knows he's got to lift his head because he's got to find the hole, and the hole he found.
It was perfect tonight, a nice way for the Islanders to end this one in Boston. They fought hard, and you know what, Butch? They had a good first period, and we want to go back to the beginning of the game, and one of the bright spots for this team heading in, a lot of the national media, a lot of Islanders fans were wondering, where's Matt Barzal? Where is that top line? We need them to be better. Well, they were a big part of the energy for this team in the first period.
Yeah, I liked his game throughout the 60 minutes and even into the overtime. And one thing about Matt is that he seemed to be on the puck, a little hungrier, putting himself in better position, more support, and you could just see right from the opening get-go there's certainly Jordan Eberle, but Matt puts himself in position, keeps his feet moving, and watch him on the puck right away, gets back, okay, chance to go again, opens up, gets a shot towards the net, and that's one thing Matt doesn't do enough of for me is shoot the puck. We can see driving through the middle, quick pass, he knows where Jordan is, or Jordan knows where he is, and then they've got shots at the net. So I think of the first 5 or 6 shots that the Islanders got, it was all about the Barzal line. They got the puck towards the net. Leo was doing his thing, going to the front of the net, going to the dirty areas. But for Matt Barzal, it was just he was making himself available. He was working hard to get open, and that's always a key part for anybody's game. So it was a great start for Matt, and he continued it really on through the entire game.
And important to know, you said it was a great start for the Islanders, but they were trailing by a goal going into that second period. And it was really that fourth line that got the forechecking going and kind of helped set up the Islanders to open up their offense a little more.
Well, they just seemed to gain a little momentum, and so often we've seen it in the past. You know, it's the chip and chase game. There's nothing fancy about the Cizikas line. They're going to get to the red line. They're going to try and dump it into an area where they can either get physical or they can get a little puck retrieval. So then there's Clutter. He's getting on and forcing the Bruins to turn the puck over. And again, here's the chip and chase. And Cizikas gets in on the forecheck hard, finishes his man. Good support from Clutterbuck. Another hit. There's 2 hits. Get the puck towards the net. Keep whacking away at it. And they just stay right with it. Puck retrieval. Cizikas getting in position again. And there, Matt Martin slide in behind. I mean, this is what they do so well. They support one another. They're physical as heck. They're nasty people to play against, and they're going to wear you down. And these are all kinds of opportunities. But that's a good shift for the Islanders, and that sort of started to turn the tide around to say to the Islanders, we can beat these guys. I mean, you know, they're not unbeatable. Yes, they have some good players and they do some good things, but when we play our game, we have a chance. And really, they took off right after that shift.
They did. It was Josh Bailey who scored, which seems ironic because we're in another overtime game. And as we were watching the time go down, I know the fans were thinking, come on, not a double overtime. Just get it done in the regular overtime. But Josh Bailey was instrumental in the Islanders finishing off that first series with the Game 5 double overtime winner against the Pittsburgh Penguins and got the scoring going for the Islanders in the second period.
Yeah, the thing I liked about the power play, they were thinking about shooting. First off, they were able to get into the offensive zone. They changed their entry a little bit, so had a little more success, and then they moved the puck quicker. And that's really seems to be the formula for them to get a little bit better. Leddy with a little cross ice pass. So obviously both teams study one another, and they have to make changes. But again, that's an easy entry for the Islanders, and then they're going to just dump it off. Where's their route? Ryan Pulock says, well, let me just throw it behind to Nelson. Nelson's going to wrap it around the board. So they know that that's an easy out for him. Palmieri gets the puck. He knows where Bailey is. So now they've set it up. They're looking. They've got Nelson in front of the net. Look at Nelson trying to get positions, knocked down a little bit. But Bailey's looking in the slot area for Palmieri, maybe all the way across to Ryan Pulock. But here's the key. You know, he shoots the puck, and lo and behold, he gets a break. It goes in off Lauzon's skate, right into the net. Not all the goals are pretty. What do they say? There's no pictures on the scorecard. Well, there is in hockey, but Josh Bailey can tell everybody I didn't have a TV. I rifled that in the toy department.